So I'm really excited and pleased to introduce Gordon Viggiano.
I'd like to ask you this question. When is the last time you met, talked to, or simply noticed someone who didn't seem quite right to you? I'm not talking about your boss or your spouse. You know what I mean. I'm talking about that stranger who walks a little funny, or doesn't always respond normally to you, or looks all cockeyed or distracted, or avoids conversation, or is confined to a wheelchair, or stutters or shakes. Well, you know, it's someone who makes you ask yourself perhaps unconsciously, what's wrong with that guy? I was young, healthy, active, non-smoking, non-drinking, well, mostly non-drinking, normal cholesterol man, just like this guy. Well, maybe not just like this guy, but I had no risk factors. Stroke was so far from my mind, it didn't even register among things to be concerned about. And yet it happened. In a moment, my life and the life of my wife and kids changed. I went from confident, master of my universe, to that guy. My left brain was so damaged, I was really living in my right brain only. The place where the only thing that mattered was now, and everything was okay. Worry, concern, time, they didn't exist. My body, it was just this thing I saw when I looked down. I could move my left arm, left leg, no problem. But my right side, I didn't remember that I had a right side. The part of my brain that recognized the right side of my body was dead. And I was totally okay with that. How long have I been unconscious? Was it days? Years? I just stared looking around until a doctor came in. He spoke to me and I listened, but I had no idea what the heck he was saying. Apparently the feeling was mutual because when I tried to speak, he didn't know what I was trying to say either. The language area of my brain had been damaged. I had no clue who I was. How old was I? How long had I been here? Was I married? If I was married, did I pick someone nice? Who is she? Do I have kids? If so, what do they look like? I tried to make sense of what was going on around me. I didn't really know what was going on. Then I became aware of this beautiful woman standing next to my bed, but I wasn't sure who she was. Then the nurse told me that woman was my wife. I thought, way to go, me. But this story isn't just about me, is it? While I was in a rehab hospital, I'd wake to find Jill crying next to my bed. And I would say, why are you crying? Everything's okay. And to me, everything was okay. But to Jill, reality loomed large. You see, her left brain worked just fine. Here was her husband, half paralyzed, making no sense, speaking in garbled sentences, and unable to remember most of the past 20 years. The man I was, her partner in life, was gone, and there was no indication I would ever be back. Since I was lost in the fog of my stroke, Jill was one facing this terrible reality. Disabled husband, financial ruin, children relying on her. Look at me now. I'm standing. No wheelchair. No arm sling holding my shoulder joint together. Not even a cane. Do you want to see a video of me at the 8-year mark using my arm? Yes. God.
It took 4 years for Gordon to move his fingers on his right hand. Here we are, almost 8 years. Can he now drink from a cup and put the cup down? Ta-da!
Do you think it could get better than that?
Let's see if Gordon can drink now from a paper cup. Not yet.
I'm still impaired. Maybe like me think, I might fail. Or, I don't look right. Or, I'm not the person I used to be. Maybe you think, I'm too old. Or, I'm too young. Or, I'm too inexperienced. Or worse, I'm not smart enough. The list goes on. Standing still seems so much safer than moving forward. I don't know why building confidence is so hard while eroding is so easy. When we listen to our negative self-talk, we hold ourselves back from stepping out and taking a chance on what is possible.